It is a better way to elevate your legs. And we all know there's a million reasons to elevate your legs, right? Whether you've got venous disease, whether you've got circulation issues, whether you've just got inflammation and swollen ankles at the end of the day, Dr. Chris Dixon, a vascular surgeon, saw that people were doing it improperly, that the angles that they were elevating their legs wasn't helping them. Their knees were locking out, their legs were falling asleep. So for anybody that has any of these symptoms, do you have leg injuries? Are you pregnant? I don't think that's a symptom. Do you suffer from swollen legs from sitting and standing? Are you recovering from surgery, or do you have venous diseases or lymphedema? The Lounge Doctor leg rest was custom designed at the perfect angles to give you the elevation results that the doctors want you to have. It actually comes in 3 different sizes because Dr. Dixon wants you to have the absolute correct angles. He identifies the right angles based on your height. So if you're shorter than 5'5", you order small. If you are 5'5" to 5'10", that's most of us, you're gonna order medium. And if you're lucky enough to be taller than 5'10", like our registered nurse Matt Peters, you're gonna order the large. They're all available at the same price today. You get a cover available in either cappuccino, brown, or blue to go along with your purchase. And Matt is back to walk us through the benefits of leg elevation and why these angles are so much better than how you're doing it at home.
Boy, I wish I had Donna's job right now. All right, so Dr. Chris, I want to thank you for inventing this product. It's an absolutely amazing product. And Brett, you talked about the angles, okay? Leg elevation is the standard of care for reducing swelling. So all of those things that you spoke about, Brett, lymphedema, swollen legs, tired legs, pregnancy, things like that. If you have any reason that you have swollen, tired legs, which is all of us, everyone can benefit from this product, you need to get the Lounge Doctor. This isn't a pillow. This is a specially designed by a vascular surgeon. Let's talk about these angles, okay? So this is why all of the other products fail to elevate your legs properly. These are the angles right here, and we'll start right here at Donna's hip, all right? This is exactly at a 40-degree angle. If we have Donna's leg, even up toward more of a 45-degree angle, it's gonna kink the blood flow right at her hip. So that's not gonna allow that blood flow of that either interstitial or, you know, venous blood to return back into her bloodstream and the regular rest of her body. You'll also notice too that Donna is comfortably on the couch, flat on her back. You want to either be on a bed or on a couch, and you want your heart to be lower than your legs to allow that gravity to do its work, okay? So now we go from that 40-degree angle to the 25-degree angle at her knee. Now if we hyperextend Donna's knee, so if you just simply put your legs back on the back of the couch or on maybe a wedge cushion or something like that, it's gonna defeat the purpose, because again here, we have a popliteal vein, we have some other blood vessels here. That's gonna limit that blood flow from going back into her body. Now finally, you'll see her leg here is ergonomically at a 15-degree angle, and that's important because we don't want her to be at a flat angle. We want her to be at a 15-degree angle. That's gonna allow to prevent pooling of all of that fluid, and it's gonna go right back in here. And finally, Donna's foot is resting comfortably right at the end of the Lounge Doctor, which is important because Donna's 5'8", right, Donna? Okay, so she's having a medium here is the right size for her. That's why not only these angles are ultra specific for a reason, the sizes are ultra specific for a reason, and you talked about that as well,
So,
Brett.
and that's what's exciting. I think that really speaks to the efficacy of this product. Dr. Chris Dixon, this is a vascular surgeon who said people are not elevating their legs properly and I'm gonna invent a better solution. But he said it's gotta be the right fit, right? The way your legs and the way your spouse, who's 4 or 5 inches shorter than you's legs, are gonna react to a rest is different. So you order by size, and we're not changing the price per the size that you order. It's small if you're shorter than 5'5", it's medium if you're 5'5" to 5'10", it's large if you're taller than 5'10". You can also get it in blue, by the way. We give you a washable, removable cover to go along with your purchase that you can shop for either in that brown cappuccino or there's the blue on your screen right now. Here's the thing. elevating your legs is actually something we're all supposed to do every day, right? And gravity is working its way down our bodies all day long. I don't care what age you are, what you do for a living. At the end of the day, our dogs are barking, right? If you can have a better way to elevate your legs that doesn't cut off circulation, that doesn't leave you with the spider tinglies, something that actually helps your body's blood flow, isn't it worth owning one, using it, having available to you? So if you're gonna elevate your legs, whether because you have venous disease or because you have prolonged standing or sitting, I mean, prolonged standing or sitting, that's pretty much all of us all day long, right? And here's what happens. Gravity causes our veins to be under pressure, and this simple, comfortable, perfectly contoured pillow undoes what the gravity does to our bodies all day long.
It completely undoes that, Brett. And what I want to emphasize here is that this isn't any ordinary pillow. This has these angles designed by a vascular surgeon. We're fighting against gravity all day long. So you're on your feet, you're simply sitting in a chair doing work. You're fighting against that gravity all day long. So for the whole day through, all of that fluid is going against gravity. And whether you have any sort of venous problems or insufficiency, about half of adults have problems with venous disease, okay? So that's growing and growing. And again, leg elevation is the only way is too. And this is why it's important to state that this isn't just something for a medical condition, okay? Nothing's gonna prevent or cure the disease here. What this is to alleviate that swelling. So if your doctor says you need to get rid of this leg swelling, this is invented by a board-certified vascular surgeon. It's specifically designed because Dr. Chris realized that even though, people were telling his patients, you need to elevate your legs, you need to get that swelling down, no one had the right way to do it until he invented this.
So if I may just for one moment, I do want to remind everybody about what's going on today here at HSN. This has been a big health and wellness day, so we're doing 3 flexible payments on the Lounge Doctor. We've also identified your favorite products and are giving them to you at sale prices. This is a customer pick. If you look at this and go, this is a mighty fancy expensive pillow, it's not. Your fellow customers, thousands of them, have said, this is amazing. I feel better, I'm more comfortable, I'm using it more often. I bought one for my step-grandfather who has terrible lower back pain, and he's used those wedges once a month, and his legs would fall asleep, and he'd go, this is crazy, I'm not doing it, I don't feel any better. He's now using the Lounge Doctor every single day. And this is a very stubborn man who says, I am gonna tough it out with absolutely everything. Him and every other man in the world, right? It's actually giving him real relief in a way nothing he's ever used before has. I have seen the difference. Now, over 400 of you have ordered just today. You have 3 flexible payments for just today. Isn't it worth trying? I mean, whether your legs fall asleep, whether your knees lock out, or whether you just know the benefits of leg elevation and you haven't found a comfortable way to do it. Locking them up against the wood arm of your chair, feeling a pinch in your hips, and you go, this is ludicrous. This is supposed to be for relief. I feel terrible. Why not try something that was invented and perfected by a vascular surgeon who knows the inner workings of your body and built it for true top-of-the-line benefits?
Not only that, but here's the thing, and you see Donna, and I noticed this, I caught you, Donna, she's wiggling her toes. That's one of the universal signs for comfort, right? Because it's ultimate comfort. These angles not only promote that flow of that fluid back into Donna's body, but because those angles are precise, the 40 degrees here, so we're not getting that, occlusion or crimping of the hip, the 25 degrees, so we're not hyperextending Donna's knee, and we're allowing that flow there, and that 15-degree angle here to prevent that pooling. Not only are those the perfect angles to decrease that leg swelling, but they're also the perfect angles to promote that ultimate comfort. They go hand in hand. So you're gonna find yourself using this on a daily basis, and it's so lightweight that you're gonna be able to take this from the couch, bring it to bed with you. And I wanna throw this in here. Studies have shown that if you do it properly, the leg elevation, that is, you only need to do this for about 20 minutes a day. So Brett, we're talking about, this has changed people's lives. My mom is one of them. My mom has battled that, tired, heavy legs and really swollen feet and ankles for a long time. She didn't think anything would work, and she had the wedges. She spent a lot of money on different pillows and wedges trying to find that sweet spot, that right combination. I brought this home and she threw her legs up on the lounge, doctor, and my mom's a skeptic, but now she's a believer. And this works. And it's only about 20 minutes a day. She does a little bit of reading before bed, puts her legs up on the lounge, doctor, in 20 minutes.
Any prescription for get off my feet for 20 minutes is sign me up. Now, this is a product that's made right here in America. The cover that you get in either cappuccino or blue is totally machine washable, so it's not like you have to replace this ever. This is invented by a board-certified vascular surgeon. You're not just crushing a pillow under your legs. You have the perfect angles as prescribed by a surgeon. All you have to do is choose your size. This is the standard of care for so many symptoms and conditions that people contend with, and this is how you order. We have the 2 different colors available, that's great, but we want it to be the perfect custom fit for you. So small, shorter than 5'5", medium, 5'5" to 5'10", and large is if you happen to be taller than 5'10". Now, we only have a few moments left. If you've got the time, if you've been using this product, if it's been as amazing for you as we believe it has been, we would love to hear from you if you'd like to call and share your story with us. But at the end of the day, you've probably read about or heard about the benefits of leg elevation. Whether you stand all day or you sit all day, gravity sends all the blood down. And this is a way to turn it back. This is what a vascular surgeon understands as he understands the inner workings of your body. If you have swollen legs from sitting and standing, if you are looking for a way to relax that's actually good for your body, if you or somebody you love is pregnant, if you do suffer from lymphedema or venous diseases, or you've had leg injuries, this is the standard of care, and it is a better than choice. You know, any doctor may recommend or prescribe standard of care leg elevation, but they never tell you how to do it, and they never offer you the pillow to perfectly do it. Now you own it, and you can do it perfectly all the time.
No, it's so important. And you know what? How many times have we known someone who is going through a pregnancy, right? And that's very important. If you're going through a pregnancy, a lot of times you're going to be battling that leg swelling and you just don't know how to get rid of it. You know, you don't know how to alleviate that. And doctors will tell you, like Brett said, you need to elevate your legs. That's the only thing you can do. But try to figure that out on your own. Sometimes it can be almost impossible. And I'm telling you right now as a registered nurse, if you have experience with any of those issues at all, or just those tired, achy legs, what this is doing right here is it's helping to rejuvenate Donna's legs. It's helping to relax her, but it's also doing something that she can't do without leg elevation at the perfect angles. So I also want to mention it's not just the blood flow in your venous system or in your veins, it's also that in-between fluid, that interstitial space. So when that blood flow gets trapped there and it can't circulate back into the rest of your body, then it sometimes leaks into the tissues around in your lower legs. So that's tough to get rid of unless you elevate your legs. And you see right there where those blood vessels meet, you're gonna get that pooling, you're gonna get that, you know, that tired, heavy fluid building up in your legs with gravity, and that leg elevation right there reverses that effect. You will not believe when you get the Lounge Doctor home and you try this out for about 20 to 30 minutes, just how rejuvenating and energizing it is to have that comfort and to have that relief from that swelling finally.
So, join over 600 customers today who said, I would like a better solution. I believe in the vision of a board-certified vascular surgeon. I'm tired of my knees locking out. I'm tired of my legs falling asleep. I know the benefits of leg elevation, but I've never really quite gotten comfortable doing it. This is perfection as determined by a surgeon who understands the inner workings of your body and all the angles at which to provide the most optimum blood flow. I can tell you for my stepfather, who is as stubborn as they come,